Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday, the 24th of October 2024. So traders sell everything as dollar and yields soar to 3-month highs. Gold hit new record high intraday as stocks suddenly noticed the recent surge in rates, and everything then reversed and sold off apart from the dollar. US stocks were pressured as participants digested earnings and negative stock specific updates, while yields also continued to edge higher. Stocks and bonds were hit with dollar bid in touted Trump trade. So the Trump trade is still on at the moment. Looks like the market thinks he's going to be elected. What have we got today? It's flash. So we got enough with the UK budget next week and the US election looming that we've got the flash numbers as well, and they can be volatile. So the markets could be interesting this morning. So just a warning there, because it's been sideways when it's opened every morning this week. And having this news here is only going to add to that as well. So just a heads up there. What else have we got? Bailey speaking, but that's later tonight. So other than that, it's just flash news and services PMI today. Right, so have a look at the markets and kick off with the Dow. So in the Dow, another down day yesterday. I've measured in a fib retracement from the low to the high, and we're currently sitting at 62%. So we're getting the sort of pre-Santa pullback here by the looks of things, about time. But then we say that and then wonder whether the US election is going to interfere with the Santa rally this year as well. So it could be slightly different this year. But normal, the pattern is that you sell off in September, October, and then rally all the way through. But of course, for the last year, if you look at the monthly chart, it's never stopped. It's continued to move to the upside. 30-minute for yesterday, market was already down. You can see there we had a bit of a trying to move to the upside to begin with in the Dow. Then it came under huge pressure, trading down to the S3, where 90% of the time the market stops. And it did do. Markets traded sideways, sitting at the close. It needs to hold this. If not, you'll get a retest of the low there, and price is currently below the 20 bar and 5 MA, and the 20 MA is above the 5 there. In the German DAX, this too is also pulling back, but not at the same rate as the Dow. Let me just put in an all-time high marking there, off that all-time high there, down to from that low up to there, and there's your fib retracements to the downside. 78% retracement takes you to the 50 EMA, and the moment we're finding support between the 38 and 50 there as well. We've got a bit of selling coming into the market, and we're moving down. It's not oversold yet at all, so we could break this area today. Let's have a look at the 30-minute chart. And yesterday, very choppy, as you can see there, very sideways and choppy for this market. It only sold off late afternoon with the Dow when you got some one direction, but very choppy for the German DAX there. The low will need to be taken out at 19,002 if prices are to move lower. Got the close there as well, where the market's currently finding support, but just below the DP. S&P 500, big down day for the S&P. You're not seeing one of those for a while, but the market's managed to bounce. There's some buying inside of here as prices are back above the 20 bar moving average there. We have a look at the fib retracement on this market. We'll find it's probably about 50% retracement there down to here, about 62.50 area. Prices then sideways, attempting to try and get back to that all-time high 5881. 30-minute chart, just a sell-off in this market. So it was okay until we got to, 4 p.m. Europe sort of closes, and then the market selling off there. But it did bounce back quite a bit there overnight as well. So if you go from there down to there, we're back to 78% retracement. This means the market's got a hold at the DP and the close. Failure to do this, we'll see the low retested there. UK, same old broken record, waiting for the UK budget, sideways, and 30-minute chart there. You can see despite 30 minutes to the upside, the market then moved down for the remainder of the day. We've got a bit of a bounce at the moment, and we're just broken the DP. It needs to stay above the close. Failing to do that, we'll see the low retested there. No stop in the dollar at the moment, and no surprise, frankly, when we got down to this 100 level. You've seen in the market alert when we broke it and then it bounced back. It's just been a one-way bet ever since. They've got to save the dollar as much as they can, and it's still, despite its devaluation, a flight to safety as far as the global political arena is concerned. So yeah, the dollar still to the upside there, a bit of red there. Let's have a look at the metals yesterday, which sold off. So yesterday in silver, market down. No surprise really, we've had a good run. It's typical, but what is surprising is to see the market starting to move back up already. Again, so the fundamentals overriding the technical, and bankers who've come in and actually hit the market hard but failed to slam the price, and it's now moving back up. So this is also an interesting turn of events as well that we're seeing here with the metals. Same for gold as well. This sold off yesterday, no great shakes. It is overbought significantly, but already trading back above the 5 MA, or just trying to get above there in the daily chart. And in the 30-minute charts, again you can see the sell-off there yesterday. LBMA came in, set the price, and then the bankers followed through and sold off. No surprise really, taking some of the profits. If you look, got a new all-time high, as it said there, at 27.58. Still got a long way to go yet. Geopolitics hasn't changed. The uncertainty with Trump hasn't changed. It just goes on. There's a lot of uncertainty about, and also the rising debts, etc. So yeah, just a shakeout, profit taking, healthy for the market. We'll see what happens during today. Gold silver ratio, you'd expect that to be up yesterday. Silver slammed compared to gold, and overnight though there's a bit of a change there. Starting to see a bit of red as silver starts to mount a bit of a revenge rally from yesterday's sell-off there. Right, let's have a quick look at yesterday's trades. And starting off in the pre-market session, prices were moved sharply lower there, down below the close, before we even got into the opening of the cash market. Prices then opened, traded down towards the low before they bounced back to the upside, and then we hit the 200 MA and the BRN, and you can see there we have a bit of a problem. Market then starts to make its way back down towards the close. As there's no interest in the upside, we then get a potential buy, which is soon snuffed out with a switch to the downside, which then does move down, as you can see there, trading down to the BRN and just slightly below before making its way back before the news. Price is stuck in a sideways range and then filled on the downside once more. Price is coming back. I was thinking we were going to be taken out on this trade right at the 50 EMA, but fortunately price is traded sideways and then broke to the downside and then found support and then started to move back to the upside. Didn't retest the low, which is interesting, and earlier on it didn't do this either. We then went through the lunchtime bit. You can see the 200 MA there giving the market a bit of grief. 3 times it attempted to get through there and failed. Market then moving back down, and this time actually hitting the low. Again, there's this pattern of the market doing a lot more and trending more mid-morning than it does from the open. Price is coming back above the low because they like to bring the market back above the low if they can, as we head towards the afternoon session and the opening of the Dow. Low is retested once more. 200 MA is also giving the market some grief. Managed to sneak through there in the BRN as prices then move higher with the Dow's opening. Through the close, economic news there, and there's a trade there that wasn't filled within the 3 bars. And prices then moving down to the 50 EMA where it finds support, and then moving higher above the close and then up towards the DP before we see the red coming in there, and then prices trading sideways to higher to have another go at the DP. And then once we hit the DP, prices then move down with the Dow and the S&P there back down towards the low, as you can see there, into the evening as prices come back and have another look at the low there. Okay, quick look at where we are overnight. Prices are currently below the DP, the 200 MA and the 2-minute DAX, the 50, the 20, the 5, short at the moment, but could hold at the close. Watch a retest of the low, and if the low is broken, just watch a retest of the S1 there as well. On the upside, we're going to have to take out the DP and the 200 MA to get anywhere near yesterday's R1 or today's R1 or yesterday's high. Okay, that's it for this one. Let's see how the market pans out with this flash news during today and all of the rest of the uncertainty that prevails at the moment. So with that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.